Revelation 20 describes a time unlike any other, 1,000 years where Satan is bound, peace fills the earth, and Christ reigns. But what exactly is this millennium? Is it literal or symbolic? Has it already started, or is it yet to come? Christians have debated the meaning of this passage for centuries. Some see it as a golden age to come. Others believe it's already happening spiritually, and others still await a dramatic future fulfillment. Today, we ask, what is the 1,000-year reign in Revelation? And what does it mean for the end times? Revelation 21-6 speaks of a 1,000-year reign. Then I saw an angel coming down from heaven. He seized the dragon, that ancient serpent, who is the devil, or Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. During this time, Satan is bound in the abyss. The saints reign with Christ. It's called the first resurrection. After the 1,000 years, Satan is released to deceive the nations again. This millennium is unlike anything else described in Scripture, a time of both divine rule and delayed judgment. Christians generally interpret the millennium through three main lenses. 1. Premillennialism believes Christ will return before the 1,000-year reign. The millennium is a literal future period on earth. Jesus will rule from Jerusalem, bringing global peace and restoration. Afterward, Satan will be released briefly before final judgment. Supporters, early church fathers like Papias, Justin Martyr, many modern evangelicals too. Amillennialism views the 1,000 years as symbolic, not literal. The millennium represents the current church age, where Christ reigns spiritually from heaven. Satan is already bound, restrained from total deception. The next event is the return of Christ and final judgment, with no literal earthly reign. In between supporters, Augustine, most Roman Catholics, Reformed theologians. 3. Postmillennialism believes the world will gradually become more righteous and Christianized, leading to a golden age. After this transformation, Christ will return. The 1,000 years is either literal or symbolic, but occurs before Jesus' second coming. Supporters: Jonathan Edwards, some Puritans, and modern Christian Reconstructionists. Those who reject a future millennium argue Satan is already bound, meaning he's limited in power, not absent. But is the current state of the world consistent with Satan being restrained? Premillennialists argue no. Wars, deception, and persecution still rage. The nations are far from living in peace under Christ's rule. The millennium must still be future, and physical amillennialists counter. The binding refers to his inability to stop the gospel. Christ reigns now in heaven, and believers reign spiritually with him. If it's future and literal, the millennium could be a time of peace among nations. Isaiah 2:4, restored creation, Isaiah 11:6-9, rebuilt temple and renewed worship, Ezekiel 40-48, believers reigning as priests with Christ, Satan's influence temporarily removed. It's a foretaste of what God always intended, creation ruled by a righteous king. But this is not yet the eternal state. After the millennium, Satan is released, nations rebel one last time. Final judgment occurs, new heaven and new earth are unveiled. Revelation 21. Understanding the millennium shapes how we view history. Are we in decline or headed toward restoration? Our role? Are we to wait passively or reign actively? God's plan. Does it culminate in destruction or redemption? Regardless of the view you hold, the millennium reminds us Christ is king, evil is temporary, justice and peace will prevail. So, what is the 1,000-year reign? Whether literal or symbolic, past or future, it points to one truth. Jesus will reign, and all enemies will be placed under his feet. The millennium isn't just about prophecy, it's about hope. Hope that God's kingdom will come, that his will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. Thanks for watching Bible Mysteries. In our next episode, we'll explore, why did God command the destruction of entire nations in the Old Testament? Until then, stay grounded, stay hopeful, and keep your faith forward.